I had the privilege to be at the opening ceremony for this program, and I'm extremely pleased at the results that have been presented to us so far. Mathematics is life. It does not make much sense saying it is important, you must do it, every function. Young people are very familiar these days with technology. If you do a Google search, behind that search is this very advanced form of mathematics. Everything related to the operation of this tablet is related to some form of mathematics. And that's at the very high level. We may not all reach that level, but it's important. But in my time, when I went to school, I wasted what is now, looking back on it, years in maths class. If I go back to the primary and secondary school that I attended and look at my maths marks, if they keep, I don't think they keep records. Fortunately, records are not kept for such a long time. But if I were to look back, these marks, my performance in mathematics could only be described as horrifying. But for you young people today, those of you here and those of you not here, and this is important, I think, for you parents to understand, you will not be able to achieve very high standards and a very high quality of life if you do not have even the most basic understanding of things mathematical. Because as I began saying, maths is life. Every aspect of your life as we go forward from here will be related to mathematics in one form or another. I had the indignity. After I left secondary school, I had the indignity. I went to university and tried to pick my way through university, avoiding as much mathematics as I possibly could. But that was not possible. I had to take maths and statistics at university. And I had to suffer the indignity of going to lessons. Not only going to lessons, but going to lessons at the same school that I had wasted all of those years in maths class several years before. And think of a big man like me trying to squeeze into one of those desks, trying to squeeze into between those desks and chairs several years later, trying to get the same teaching, and I had to pay, trying to get the same teaching that was available to me years before as a student for free. The real indignity came the Saturday morning that the class was conducted in one of the very rooms that I sat in that school as a boy. And I remember the desk that I sat at was one that I sat at several years before and played the fool. So I had to go back several years in order to take advantage, in order to understand the tenets of mathematics so that I could get through the university. Maybe life for you will not be that easy. As a matter of fact, let me say, not maybe, definitely, life for you young students here will not be that easy. So my advice to you this morning, and my advice to your parents, is to make adequate use of the opportunity that you have now, so as to avoid the challenges and indignities that people of my generation and people who wasted time at secondary school had to go through eventually in order to make a success of their lives. I'm pleased that in this time, the Ministry of Education, investing in the future of this country, has made available techniques, facilities, teaching aids, such as ConquerMaths Caribbean. I was at one of the summer schools yesterday. I was very pleased again at the quality of technology being utilized to assist students in this exercise and furthering the foundation in mathematics. So in closing, let me warn you, let me beseech you, let me beg of you, make valuable use of the opportunities that you currently have. There is absolutely no guarantee. As I said, I was fortunate. There is absolutely no guarantee that the second chance that I had would become available to you. So my advice, as I advised the students at the launch, was do as I say and not as I did, if that makes any sense. Let me close again by congratulating the persons behind ConquerMaths Caribbean, thanking them for their work and their service to the country. And I certainly believe that the ministry would be investing in the future in initiatives such as these and other initiatives to help the students of this great country of ours get a greater understanding and grasp of essential mathematics concepts. I thank you.